What if I told you? The serial killer who terrorized Long Island for over a decade wasn't a monster lurking in the shadows, but a respected Manhattan architect, a quiet father, living just 15 minutes from the beach where he buried his victims. This is the unsettling story of the Gilgo Beach Murders, a string of cold cases that haunted New York for 13 years. We'll trace the shocking digital breadcrumbs that led police to Rex Heuermann, the man accused of living a terrifying double life. An architect of buildings by day, and an architect of evil by night. The investigation began not with the discovery of a body, but with a missing woman, Shannon Gilbert, who vanished in 2010. While searching for her, police made a horrifying discovery near Gilgo Beach. They found 4 women, all bound and wrapped in burlap, buried within a quarter-mile of each other. They became known as the Gilgo Four. Their disappearance dates range from 2007 to 2010. Authorities had the crime scenes and grim evidence, but no suspect. The case went cold, defined by police failure and the silence of the remote marshland. The burner cell phones used by the killer were the only lead. Chillingly, the murderer used one of these phones weeks after Melissa Barthelomy's death to make taunting, disturbing phone calls to her younger sister. He wasn't just killing. He was engaging in psychological terror. The police were forced to reckon with an offender who was confident, meticulous, and actively trying to derail their investigation. A dedicated task force created in 2020 was tasked with connecting the dots. They focused on cell tower data, finding the burner phones consistently pinged near 2 locations: Heuermann's Massapequa Park home and his Manhattan office. Even more crucial, police discovered Heuermann owned a specific dark green Chevrolet Avalanche pickup truck, a vehicle that a crucial witness had reported seeing near the scene when one of the victims, Amber Costello, disappeared in 2010. The digital fence was closing in. The final, unassailable evidence involved a piece of discarded trash. After 16 months of surveillance, detectives recovered a pizza crust Heuermann threw out in a trash can in Manhattan. From this piece of food, they were able to extract his DNA. This sample was then compared using new, highly sensitive whole genome sequencing, a cutting-edge technique, to hair found on the burlap used to wrap the victim Megan Waterman. The match was stunning, excluding 99.96% of the population. The circumstantial evidence became direct. An architect's dual life was exposed by a single pizza crust and a technological revolution in forensics. Further investigation revealed female hair found on multiple victims belonged to Heuermann's wife, who was proven to be out of state during the murders. Police theorized the hair was merely transferred from Heuermann's clothing, a haunting detail implying his own family was unwittingly living with the physical evidence of his crimes. The arrest of Rex Heuermann confirmed the dual life, but the why is rooted in the digital evidence found in his basement. Police found a methodical document, a chilling blueprint for murder, allegedly created by Heuermann himself. This document was a meticulous checklist of supplies, steps to avoid getting caught, and, most disturbing of all, notes referring to optimizing playtime. This wasn't a crime of passion. This was a calculated, sadistic sexual compulsion driven by a desire for absolute power. The document outlined how to manage noise, avoid DNA, and even included a note allegedly reading, "Small is good," which prosecutors highlight as a direct reference to his victim's slight frames, implying his victim selection was carefully chosen for control. Furthermore, authorities recovered a massive, secret archive of his internet activity. This included thousands of searches for sadistic materials, child pornography, and images of the victims and their relatives. Heuermann wasn't just a killer. He was a methodical planner obsessed with both the acts of violence and the subsequent investigation. Searching for articles like, "Why could law enforcement not trace the calls made by the Long Island serial killer?" The timeline of terror is now believed to stretch back to at least 1993, indicating a decades-long secret life hidden by an architect who thought he had designed the perfect crime. This case confirms a chilling truth. The darkness we seek to uncover often hides in plain sight, behind a friendly wave and a suburban porch light. Was this killer simply too arrogant to be caught? Or was his successful, quiet life the perfect cover for a truly evil design? Let me know your thoughts on the power of this new DNA evidence in the comments below. And remember, Sometimes the most dangerous secrets are the ones hidden in plain view.